Hello, I'm Kala Karunanidhi from Metabolic Wellbeing Clinic. Last week I spoke to you about the risk factors and stages of breast cancer. Today's video will be about symptoms and prevention through diet and lifestyle. The first sign of possible breast cancer is a formation of a new lump in the breast. This lump will be painless and hard, and there will be swelling in all or parts of the breast. You may experience skin irritation. Another possible sign is pain in the nipple or nipples turning inward or nipple discharge other than breast milk. Also, lumps in the underarm area are possible sign of breast cancer. Whenever there is anything unusual in breast, it is important to check with a healthcare provider. As I said in the previous video, many hormones including melatonin and estrogen play a major role when it's come to breast cancer. Less melatonin products equal high chance of breast cancer. Melatonin increase the activities of natural killer cells which directly target and destroy cancer cells. It also normalizes cells division and decrease tumor growth. Since most of the melatonin in our body is produced while we are sleeping, it is important to sleep in complete darkness. It's said that melatonin produced between 1:30 a.m. to 3 a.m. Even the smaller source of light. Or having electric devices within 2.5 feet while sleeping decrease the amount of melatonin being produced. A study shows the women who are totally blind have decreased the chance of developing breast cancer because they have no exposure to light, which means more production of melatonin. Melatonin is also naturally present in variety of foods. These include pineapple, watercress, citrus fruit, turkey, carrot, broccoli, oats, cottage cheese, banana, beetroot, tomato, and more. Estrogen is linked to breast cancer because it promotes cell division. The more the cell divides, the more mistakes that can be made in the cell's DNA. This can lead to the formation of cancer cells. We can reduce the production of estrogen by eating more vegetable, low fat, and decreasing dairy products such as milk and more. Next, let's look at how diet can decrease the chance of getting breast cancer. First is increase fiber intake. The most beneficial way is to consume 1 to 2 cups of beans daily, and even though all beans contain fiber, red and green mung beans have the most. Beans are not only high in fiber but also contain phytic acid, which slow down or prevent the growth of tumor cells. Other foods that are high in fiber are apple, cabbage, tomato, grapes, oats, sesame seeds, flaxseed, and more. Second is fat. Omega 3 protects from breast cancer and prevents tumor growth. Omega 3 can be found in whole water salmon fish, flaxseed, tofu, avocados, and more. Omega 6 intake is harmful. Omega 6 promotes the growth of breast cancer cells that are already present. Omega 6 can be found in margarine, salad dressing, and some packed foods. It is important to increase omega 3 level and decrease omega 6 levels. Also, avoid or limit the amount of saturated fats which can be found in red meat, milk, cheese, hydrogenated fat. This can be found in potato chips, french fries, cookies, crackers, and commercial packed food. Third is sugar. Cancer cells get all the energy from sugar. When you consume sugars, a type of white blood cells may lose 50% of its function for up to 5 hours. This is why low sugar diets and avoiding refined carbohydrate is very important. Also read the labels and on products as sugar has many names. Example fructose, corn syrup, and raw sugar. As we all know, it is not possible for us to get all the nutrients through foods. This is why vitamins become important. There are lots of vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients that can help with prevention of breast cancer. An example of vitamins would be vitamin A and vitamin C. Vitamin A increases white blood cells count, which helps with the body's ability to destroy tumors. Vitamin C can help reduce the risk of breast cancer. It prevents DNA damage caused by free radicals. High dose of vitamin C can be toxic to the cancer cells, which helps destroy them. An example of minerals is potassium. Potassium helps keep the intercellular fluid alkaline. When the fluids are alkaline, it prevents cancer cells from growing. I didn't talk all the information here. For example, how to keep your body alkaline. If you like more information, you can leave a comment below or email to me metabolicwellbeingclinic@gmail.com. Now let's talk about lifestyle. It is important to exercise for 40 minutes each day. Also sleep in dark rooms and keep electrical devices away from the bed. This will help increase the melatonin level. Another way to increase melatonin level is to meditate or do slow breathing before bed. Also switching to non-toxic cleaning products like baking soda and vinegar and drinking filter water which contain no chlorine. Whenever you have possible, eat organic products. Helps reduce the chemical from entering the body. You can see a lot of factors contributing to breast cancer are controllable. Eat healthy choice food that are high in fiber, increase omega 3 levels and decrease omega 6 levels. Consume a low sugar, low salt diet and avoid refined carbohydrates and canned food. Add turmeric, onions and garlics daily. Find a way to express your anger. Invest your energy in activities and hobbies and try to resolve conflict. Keep your body alkaline with a pH of 8 because cancer cells have a harder time to growing in this environment and the cancer cells die within a few days. Remember to exercise daily and do regular deep breathing exercise. This increase your oxygen level so cancer cells cannot grow or live in oxygen rich environment. Following this can prevent or slow down or reverse the growth of tumors. I hope you enjoyed my video and be sure to click the subscribe button below. Hope to see you on my next video. Thank you.